Hey guys, this is Eskimo Poodle, and we are back to Let's Play Bloodborne on the Sony PlayStation 4. Last time, we defeated Dark Beast Parl, and went to the password-protected entrance to the Forbidden Woods, where we're going to be spending most of today. In between episodes, I did say I was going to go ahead and farm up some Blood Echoes here in order to grab some stuff, and farm up some Blood Echoes I did. Yeah, 176,000. It's not too shabby, I suppose. I was looking at this, and if I wanted to, I could spend it on levels and get... Yeah, 10 levels right there, which would be fantastic. But probably... I'm probably going to spend some on levels and the rest on files and stuff. But first, we're going to go ahead and buy some stuff over here. Let me see here what do I actually need. I need... several guns. So all the guns except for the flame sprayer and the pistol there. And then I have all the weapons, I think. Unless I'm missing something there, but I don't think I am. By the way, this right here, don't bother buying it, because that's just the badge to get through the gate to Cathedral Ward, which we've already have, so it's completely useless at this point. Oh, and the little messenger dudes that pull the lever, they only actually show up if you have 50 insight. I mean, they're still going to open it for you if you use this thing, but you only see them opening it, and you only see them clustered around the lever, whatever, when you are at 50 insight or above. So let's see. Nothing there that I need. So I need the blunderbuss, the repeating pistol, Ludwig's rifle, and that's it. Okay. And then the Tomb Prospector set. Why the garb costs 18,000, I'm not entirely sure, but, you know, it's there. Okay, and that should be everything right there. We could buy some fire paper or bolt paper if we wanted to. Let's see, we could buy a whole 29 of them. And then if we decided to fully commit to our blood vial strategy here, we get 232, which would be quite a lot. Quicksilver bullets, we can get 392, which again, quite a lot. So I think what I'm going to do is, let's see here. Let's do... If I go to 66, no, 67, that'll put me at 100 excess blood vials, and then 37 here. That'll put us at 100 of each in storage. We're good on stuff like this. I could probably take out some cocktails. Let's see. If I buy 10, that would be 8,600. Rope Molotovs, I don't really care. Oil urns, I don't use that much. Throwing knives, I don't need those. Pebbles, fully maxed out thanks to the witches of the witches in the dream right there, or not the dream, the jail. Fire paper we could buy, but I'm not terribly worried. I hardly ever use bone marrow ash, and we still have plenty. Bone marrow, or mark, we got plenty. Coins, I don't care. Hand lantern, this could be useful for lighting the darkness of areas, but the torch gives way more light than that thing does, so I'm not terribly worried about it. Let me see what we can get with levels wise.
Welcome. What? Very well.
Okay, so with the levels we have, we can get 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we still got 5 levels, so let's do this. Let's do 20, 20. Let's see. That's 4 right there. We didn't get much in the way of anything on either of those. Ooh, look at that. Skill pumps up the Ludwig's Holy Blade by 4 points on that level. And so does strength. So for the moment, yeah, let's go get some more strength here. Eventually we're going to... Actually, very soon we're going to find the weapon that requires 30 strength. I mean, I'm probably never going to use the damn thing, but just to have it will be nice. Other than that, I'm going to try to stop strength at 30, skill at 25, blood tinge I'll eventually crank up to 18, vitality and endurance I'll do what I can with those, but endurance for sure I want to get to 40 at some point, and vitality, 40 should be good, but on my other character I have it at 50. So I think we're good there.
Very
Wait,
well.
how much am I missing for... Oh, I didn't get the last level. Let's see. You know what? Let's not get the last level, and instead let's go ahead and get some stuff, some more stuff from here, if I can. Let's see what I want. Fire paper, we can grab 3 of you. Let's buy 2 of you, just to have them. And then... yeah, we can always hold on to some Molotov cocktails. That's not too shabby. And yeah, let's just go ahead and empty ourselves out here on Shining Coins. Sell off. Apparently you can't sell currently equipped items. Or there we go. And there we go. Back down to 0. We're good to go. Let's go ahead and put you there. I'm not sure if anything else that I actually need here for the area coming up. No, I think we're good for the area coming up for the most part. Hand lantern is one of those items that you want to more or less just put on this little bar right here, just in case you need it. But for the most part, the torch should be good enough. We have a thick cold blood. I didn't realize that. But I think we're good. Oh, by the way, with the, I think I ended up running it like you get about 30,000 per run there. So I probably ran it about 6 times. Actually, I probably ran it about 7 or 8 times. Now that I'm thinking about it, because at one point I died with about 42,000 blood echoes because I was coming out of the area with the 2 witches, and then the room with the 2 snatchers behind there, and I went out through that little shortcut that's not really a shortcut to sneak up on the snatcher that was patrolling with the dogs, and the dogs stun locked me to death. So yeah, that was fun. So I lost about 40,000 there, but yeah, I think I started with, I think it was 17 blood shards and I think 6 twin bloodstone shards. So yeah, we managed to get a whole bunch of just regular shards and even a nice decent chunk of twin shards there too, so that's real nice. And then I think we're good here for the most part. Let's go ahead and put on the Tomb Prospector set here, which we've already read the description of, so I'm not terribly worried about it. It's a reasonably decent set here, and it appears to have tolerable poison resist. Let's see. Black Church is a little better. Okay, so it's right below the Black Church for our current best poison. We will be dealing with a little bit of poison coming up. Wow, it's like right behind it actually. Yeah, we will be dealing with a little bit of poison, but for the most part, it's not going to be that big of a deal for the first part of the forest coming up. It's the second part of the forest that has all the poisony goodness. So, let's go ahead and Forbidden Woods, where the traps are plenty, and so are the fires. Yeah, there's a lot of fires around here. A lot of fires that can work to your advantage, and a lot of fires that could just mercilessly destroy you. Speaking of destroy, the crows are over there, so I ignore them. Oh yeah, I switched to the cleaver for a little bit just to fight the dogs a little faster, just because it has a faster swing against the dogs. But yeah, let's go back to Ludwig for the time being here. Dang it! I thought I managed to get past that. The Holy Blade actually worked out really good on the Snatchers, because as they were slowly walking towards me, I was able to, do the charge attack. And then that would usually get them to their power-up mode. And then from there, I could just go ahead and step behind them, do another full charge attack, and get my visceral attack there. So that worked out pretty good. Okay, now, we've got several areas to go. Down there is Down here is a giant clusterfuck of stuff that we don't want to deal with. This guy right here, I don't particularly care about, so we're going to ignore. Or not ignore, but take care of before he starts causing problems. Like that. Okay. I didn't know that was a thing. Wait, why is my, I was gonna say, why is my attack not going off there? Okay, yeah, that guy gave me way more problems than I was thinking he would, but he made up for it with blood vials. I'll take that. Excuse me. Alright, so we can drop down here and continue dealing with the ambushing assholes. Because if you go down there, then what's going to happen is there's some dude with, or actually there's two dudes with oil, and they're going to start just tossing those at you. The dog, sometimes the dogs are stupid and they run straight into the fire and just die. Not always, but when they do, it's fantastic. Take that, you little mutt. No, apparently they gave up. Okay, cool. Now let's see. I don't know if this is going to work. Okay, it worked good enough. I was trying to do a jumping R2 attack on him, and it worked, but it didn't go quite as far as I had planned. Okay, the dog should be coming back eventually. Okay, I'm not wanted here, but at the same time, I don't think you guys are particularly invited with your beastie faces. Okay, I don't know why that decided not to parry him, but whatever. I think the other dog ran into the fire because he just kind of disappeared. Hey, look, there's those Molotov cocktails that I spent money on. The dogs seem to have a problem with this game of just randomly disappearing, because it happened a couple times in Yahar Ghul where they would just kind of run off and I would never see them again. And more twin shards, that's awesome. Okay, you attacking with that shield is kind of a pain in the ass for timing purposes. Like, you're not terribly difficult, but you can be a kind of a pain to parry like that, so I'd rather you not. Okay, more thick cold blood. And this is another area that's pretty decent for blood echoes. I think we'll probably end up about 30 to 50,000 from just running through here, so it'll be real nice. Okay, this guy. There you go. I need to grab your attention, sir. Fantastic. Yeah, enemies give a decent amount of echoes around here, and they're numerous, so for the most part they're not terribly dangerous either. If they surprise you, yeah, sure. But if you know where they are and you're not terribly cautious about dealing with them, so you are able to finish them off quickly, then yeah, you'll get plenty. I still don't know where that other dog left. Okay, so this right here, this will quickly drop you into the upcoming area, which is fine, but I want to go get to it the proper way, so let's go do that. I think over here is just a dead end. Or this might be... fuck off, bro. I hate when they do that. Okay, that should not have got me there, especially since I did a jump attack, and that should have worked, but oh well. More twin shards. Die, you crow fuck. You can drop pebbles, but I'm not going to need them, so thank you. Yeah, this is just a dead end with the scurrying beast, and I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, that we could have dropped down here from above. So down there we don't need to go since we're going to be reaching that area momentarily anyways. Down there is cleared. So we have a grand total of 1 way to go. Let's do it. And I went the wrong way anyways. Okay. I thought I was going the other way, but apparently I was not. Fair enough. I can deal with that. By the way, this set right here, it actually does look pretty nice. And I really like the cape right there. Like, usually I prefer a full cape, but that cape right there, it looks pretty nice. When it's not being clipped through by the scabbard of our massive sword. Alright, yeah, this is just a massive hunter infested town here. Maybe not infested is the right word, but there's just a lot of hunters here. And you see this giant shoddily made pit of boards? Yeah, let's not get down there yet. I think there's like 3 crows and then like some antidotes or some shit down there. So yeah, we'll go down there eventually just to clear it out, but for the time being, I want to ignore it. Unlike this guy, which I don't want to ignore because he's asleep. And I completely screwed the pooch on that. Right, more blood vials, we're doing good. Yeah, this little bastard right here has got the perfect spot to irritate you. And he also switches over to his scimitar after you get too close. Unlike some of the other dudes who take that opportunity to just shoot you point blank in the face and take off half your health, this guy decides to go melee. So it might work out for him, but we'll see. And I'm pretty sure it didn't actually work out for him, but whatever. Alright, there's no point to going down that little path, so let's not. I think there's an enemy in there, but I'm not terribly worried about it. Sir, you're dead. Stop trying to get comfortable. Alright, here's the path that we could have gone earlier, and if you look up, I don't know if we can actually see it. Where is it? It's around here somewhere. Is that it right there? Well, there is another trap around here. Where were you hiding? It was hiding somewhere, but I'm not entirely sure where. No, I guess it was hiding up on those boards, and I just didn't see it. Or maybe the other... Maybe it was anchored, like, over there somewhere, but I could not see it. Okay, that path right there will be important momentarily, but for now, we're going to ignore it, and I'm going to get a drink. More cold blood. Anyway, this is the path that would have led to our ambush spot earlier. Let's see. Yeah, this is where that guy was. So I think we were pretty much finished with this. So we just took the short way down into the village. Might not have been the best idea, but it worked. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Whew. Oh, by the way, yeah, the traps do respawn. Then again, I think we saw that at the beginning of the episode, but still. So you want to watch out for those. Let's see, we already cleared everything in here. There's nothing in the breakables. You were dead. For a second, the way that was, like, positioned with the lighting, I thought it was like a red-hot iron or something. An anvil that was about to drop on me, maybe. And that did not work out as well as I had thought, because apparently I attacked a lot slower than I was anticipating. Ah, fair enough. You know what? Let's go down through that nice little ambush area with just taking out the guy on top. And, or you know, let's not take out anybody. And let's just see how it goes if we just ignore all the ambushy preparations. Yeah, I don't know if this guy has a scimitar. Goodbye, sir. You're quite dangerous. Yeah, I just want to take out this guy right here. And then let's just go ahead and just walk right into the ambush. Ooh, more twin shards, yes. Those guys have a low chance of dropping the twin shards. I think it's like 20%, maybe a little more or less, but it's not a whole lot, that's for sure. Yeah, these little fires right here, if you're backing up while you're being attacked by the dogs and these idiots, and you got oiled by these fellas up there, then yeah, that will not work out well for you. Like that. I wasn't paying attention to where it was. Well. So yeah, the ambush is not terribly effective in terms of planning, but in terms of placement of stuff that you're going to be weak to, yeah, it's great. Sir, have we talked about our running attacks? No? And probably because they're acceptable. Why is fire always such a massive damage source in Souls games? Or as the community calls the overall... Oh, you do have a scimitar. Or as the community calls the collective Souls, Sekiro, stuff like that. Soulsborne. Yeah, but fire seems to be... Especially, maybe not just fire, but like torches specifically are ridiculously overpowered for some reason. Like there's those little hollow bastards in Dark Souls that will take off 90% of your health with their little stabby flail attack. And it's kind of ridiculous. Alright, thank you for my souls back, sir. Or echoes, whatever. Alright, the dogs are probably going to try to come get us. Yeah, those guys are just spamming their infinite oil, and the dog ran right into the fire like a champ, which I appreciate. Alright, dog, you want to come down and kill yourself? That'd be fantastic. Yeah, now if I run into the fire, I'm completely and utterly fucked. So I'm going to do my best not to run into the fire. And the oil doesn't do that much damage. It does some, but definitely not a whole lot. I don't know if these idiots ever actually switch to not throwing stuff at you, or if that's all they do. I mean, I'm right here, and he still hasn't done anything. And the dog appears to just be completely and utterly stuck, like a champ. Or he could have been playing the long con. You see, this is why I prefer to do this place by the top-down stealthy approach, because fuck this place. If a weapon ain't got kick, it just ain't worth it. Apparently the torches have plenty of kick. Let's see, let's go for you. Not quite enough to take you out in one shot here. I guess the running attack is just not that strong. Alright, bud. You ready? Take it. Yeah, twin shards. Nice. Eventually the Watchers in... Or not the Watchers. The Snatchers in Yahar'gul will become unavailable. And so you're probably going to have to resort to coming down here to try to farm your twin shards if you need them. Ow. That torch hurt, dude. Like, that torch hurt a lot. Alright, you're dead. Thank you. That dog has a very short memory, doesn't he? Fantastic. You're the best pooch ever. Who's a good boy? Yes, you are. You fucking idiot. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what the heck this status on my character is. That might be like the more souls up thing, but it might also be something on a weapon here. Oh, that's HP continues to recover +2, isn't it? Yeah, okay, that's 8. Okay, that's what that is. Okay, I was trying to figure out what that blue icon underneath my health is, but apparently that's our constant +2 health regen, which appears to be every 5 seconds or so. Which is not terribly useful, but hey, it's there. I mean, it's 2 health every 5 seconds, so you'd have to stand still for pretty much forever to get your entire health bar back. I mean, you could probably get it back that way, but I don't see the actual real reason for it. I think I only have it on there because it was from the doll or whatever, but I'm not terribly against switching it out immediately. Okay, grass. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's way over there. So if we activate you... Perfect. Alright, try this again, and... Well, I don't think I ever realized how long the recovery on this sword is. Jesus, I did a lot of damage. Why did that do 800 damage to the other dude? Maybe he was in the middle of an attack? I don't know. How is it all my fault? I just got here. I've only been here for this one particular night, and I'm pretty sure you guys have been sipping on the old blood for significantly longer than I've even been alive. So I'm not sure how it's my fault here. Okay, you, I need to... Yeah, see, they're smart enough to not fall for their own trap here. I was really hoping he would go for it, but it seems like he didn't really want to help me out there. He's not a real G. But he dropped an oil urn. There we go. How you fellas doing? How you fellas doing? You're doing good? You're doing good. Great. Okay, let's go ahead and drop down here real fast. Like I said, there's just a bunch of crows. Apparently there's 4, not 3. I can deal with that. Ow, bumper. There you go. Where'd the 4th one go? I don't know, but he's not around here somewhere. Oh, I guess I killed him by accident. Okay, cool. And there's their trap, which is not terribly effective since they put a ladder down there. And if they hadn't put a ladder down there, yeah, you would have been stuck until you homeward bone, and that would have been a much more effective trap, because everything would have respawned. But I don't know if they are familiar with the respawning stuff here in the game. I mean, they've lived in Yarnum long enough that they should be familiar with it, but I don't know. Now, this is back around, like, the house near the front. And surprisingly, this is not an ambush house. Quite surprisingly. And more beast blood pellets. Yeah, beast blood pellets are a common occurrence in here. Our sword is all bloody. It's only bloody on, I was about to say it's only bloody on one side, but no. We've got a couple little strips of blood on the other side. It's kind of weird how it's all in stripes of blood instead of just like the whole thing being splattered in blood from just being shoved into 1,000 different corpses here, but oh well. Alright, there's nothing to the right, right? I don't think we can get into that house, or if we can, it's not from this side. Yeah. Okay, so that's done right there. Fire right there. Okay, nothing up there that I care about. And if we go over this way, okay, there's nothing there. This will, I think, be a shortcut for later. Yes, okay, this will be a shortcut for later. Right there. We'll come to that momentarily, actually. See, we've explored that house right there, we've explored over there, we've explored over there. Ah, this part right here is all sorts of fun. How you doing, buddy? Look at that, you're weak to fire, aren't you? And guess what? You're in a pool of oil right here. Yeah. So you have the oil effect where you take extra fire damage the entire time you're in this area right here. And you do not want to be in here for terribly long, because that will not work out great for your long or short-term survivability, as far as I'm aware. So let's just grab our blood vials and our twin shards. Let's see, we started at 20, we're at 28 now. Nice. And let's go through here for 29. 30, and the shortcut, so we don't have to go through that oil-infested area. Nice. Okay, now that we've taken care of that, let's go ahead and head up a little bit. We're going to take care of this part right now, actually, and then we'll explore other stuff on this side later, I think. But for now, yeah, we want to go ahead and head up right here. Can we get on the roof right here? No, we can't. Some of these houses you can get on the roof, and it's going to be imperative that you do so if you value your safety at all. Quicksilver bullets. Yeah, we got plenty of bullets right now. Let's see, we started out at 100-ish, right? It doesn't actually tell us how many we have in storage until we're actually buying them or at the storage area. And, doggies, who are being very rudely awoken here. But I can deal with that. And I don't know if that means the dog is patrolling there, but past that cage, we go to a cave. This cave will be very important, kind of, but it's something we're going to want to check out eventually here. It's not super imperative to take care of right now, but it'll be a nice little thing when we get to it. Okay, that ladder, we're going to go up there momentarily, and okay, there's the dog that got out of its cage. There's two dogs that got out of their cage. Good boy. Sit, stay, don't breathe. There you go. Take out that. And yeah, this right here, this just closes the gate right here. Which is kind of strange, I guess. I mean, I'm not sure why you would want that like that. Because this just means you can run past some of... Oh, that's probably so the dogs don't come after you if you let them out of their cage, or if they escape their cage or something like that. I don't know. Frankly, I don't know why that lever is there, and I'm not going to really mess with it because it was already in the good position. But, yeah, see this guy over here on the roof. What's up? And Mr. Horsey. That is quite the way to go. And there is a kidnapper over here who is ready to get reamed. Goodbye, sir. Blood vials and bolt paper. Okay, cool. That's awesome. I could have swore I heard a dog or potentially a crow, because the crows sound like dogs in this game for some godforsaken reason. I don't know why, but it's there. I see an item in there. I don't see how to get in. Oh, there it is. I was about to say. We should be able to get in there. Beast Roar. That is a magic spell, which requires, I do believe, 15 arcane. Yeah. Force of Beast Roar repels nearby foes and objects. One of the forbidden hunter tools made by Irreverent Izzy. Borrow the strength of the terrible undead dark beast, if only for a moment, to blast surrounding foes back with the force of a roaring beast. The indescribable sound is broadcast with the caster's own vocal cords, which begs the question, what terrible things lurk deep within the frames of men? So this is kind of like whatever that spell from Dark Souls and Demon Souls was that pushes enemies away but doesn't actually do any damage. It's basically that, whatever that was called. And I don't really use it. And I think, what did it say for Quicksilver bullets? 2 Quicksilver bullets, yeah. We already read the old Hunter Bone, which costs 4. But yeah, it's a nice little clear the fuck off me type thing if you got 15 arcanes, so it's not too shabby to have. So a lot of people tend to go to 15 arcane just to use this, and then the one that we're going to get eventually that basically just coats your weapon in arcane. Yeah, they're gonna. A lot of people like to use that. Frankly, I'm not terribly worried about either one of those 3 items, so I'm not going to really worry about it. And oh, this guy right here. Let's knock on this door. You actually, this is right near the dog cages, and this is very important that you do this.
Oh, a hunter of beasts, are you? Glory be. You know not the value you possess. But more's the pity. The hours of the night are many, and the beasts more than I can count. A veritable hunt unending. Not even death offers solace, and the blood imbibes you. A most frightful fate. Oh my. But I'm willing to do you a kindness. Step lightly round to the right of the great cathedral and seek an ancient, shrouded church. The gift of the Godhead will grant you strength. Yes, I'm unquestionably certain.
Tonsil Stone.
Not even death offers solace. Seek you.
Okay, so he's just going to tell us that. Okay, so Tonsil Stone. Key item, a latissiform rock. Or perhaps a meteorite. Appears useless, but possesses some odd gravitational force that prevents its riddance. A dubious soul once said, step lightly around to the right of the great cathedral and seek an ancient shrouded church. The gift of the Godhead will grant you strength. That is something that we could go ahead and utilize right now if we wanted to, but it takes us to an optional area that we don't actually need to go to. And you know the area to the right of Vicar Amelia, where you pass the executioner dudes and the snipers on the hills. You have to drop down from above to get past. And then something grabs you, frenzies you for 75% of your health, and drops you to the floor. Yeah, that's where he's talking about right there. With this item in our possession, the creature will grab us. Forget if it will still do damage or not, probably. And then it will teleport us to an optional area. And here we got the white church hat set. Okay, so you guys are elementary doctors. Special church doctors. These doctors are superiors to the black preventative hunters and specialists in experimentally backed blood administration and the scourge of the beast. They believe that medicine is not a means of treatment, but rather a method for research, and that some knowledge can only be obtained by exposing oneself to sickness. So yeah, these guys have quite the ideas here. I don't know if those particular gloves are exactly the same. Let's see here. Okay, white church. Not much in the way of defense, but pretty good. I think it's our best poison right now. Yeah, it's our best poison resist. It takes our frenzy down to basically nothing, but we're not worried about frenzy right now. Pretty good bolt. Actually, no, that's currently our best fire bolt, and yeah, that's currently our best fire bolt in blood. Our physical defense goes down, which is okay. So this is really good for elemental stuff. Doesn't do anything right here, and our rapid poison resist goes down a little bit right there. 50, 70, 50, 50, 50. Okay, so these are the exact same item right here. Yeah, the gloves are the exact same item. What's up? It looks a bit too clean to be here, but you know what? We'll take it. And then from here... Wait, is this not where we need to continue? Okay, yeah, we need to get to another rooftop to continue forward here. But apparently that's not it, and it's going to be right over this way on one of these roofs. Yeah, right over here. But okay, we've made it reasonably far into the Forbidden Woods here. Next episode, we're going to go ahead and continue exploring the village of the Forbidden Woods and see where it leads us. So guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time before we try out our female church bow. Have a good night.